Welcome to MacroCode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today I want us to create a simple Blazor Web App using Visual Studio 2026, and this is on .NET 10. So I'll just create a simple project. So I'll start with a new project here. Then here I'll search for Blazor. So here we'll be having various templates. So you can see we have various templates, but I'll recommend you go with Blazor Web App. I'll just choose Web App. Then here I'll just do student system. So this is student system. So you can choose the location of your project, and also we have the name of the project. Then you can place the solution and project in the same directory. So we just proceed, then it will ask me for the framework. So I'm targeting .NET 10. Then authentication type, I'll choose individual accounts, configure for HTTPS, then interactive render mode. So there are three render modes that you can have. We have the none, server, WebAssembly, and auto. So I'll just go with server. Then interactivity location, you can just do a per page or a global. Then you have include sample pages, and you can also use the .dev localhost TLD in the application URL. You can remove that. So I'll just proceed with creating the project. So this will give us our first Blazor web app. So you can see here we have our Blazor app. So we already have the connections. So this is program.cs. So you see we have the data default connection. This will actually establish our connection to the database. We also have our application user. It has the identity. And we also have the app settings. So the app settings, we can connect it to our database. So here, I'll just create a simple database. So we can call it, let me just delete this. Then we can rename another, can create another database. We'll call this student system. We'll just call this students system. Then I'll just add it. Sorry. What is that? So it says that already exists. So we'll call this student system. So we have this. I'll just rename this. I'll just copy it, then I'll replace the database name here with my database. Then on the server name, I'll pick my server name. Then this will be my server name, and also I'll go and replace this here. So then we'll be having our connection string. Then I'll be having, I'll add trust server certificate. So this will be true. So I'll just do here true. So this is trust server certificate. So after we have this, then you'll realize that we have our app settings, program.cs, and also we have data. So here we have our application DB context. We also have our application user, inheriting identity. So this one, you can also enhance this and add more columns that are not part of identity user. Then you have our migrations file. We have the components and also the roots, app.razor, and imports. So the next thing that I want us to do is we can run migrations. So I'll just go to NuGet package manager, then package manager console. Then I'll just do here add migration. So we don't need to add migration. I think we already have a migration that we need to update. So we'll just do update database. So for the first time, sorry, I think we have typed. So this should be update database, and press enter. Then this will update our database with those tables. That is the EFCO default tables. And we should be able to see some of the tables that are there. So as you can see, these are commands, SQL statements, and actually it is updating our database. So if we go to the database, we should be able to find some of those tables. And you can see here we have our roles claims, SPNet roles, SPNet user claims, user roles, user logins, SPNet user passkeys, and you also have the SPNet users, SPNet user tokens, and all those. Now, if we launch this particular application for the first time, we should be able to register a user without even doing anything. So we've just linked it to the database, and you can see here we have our counter, which is working, our weather forecast, we have our details here, then we have authentication required. So if we don't have this information, then we can register a new user. I'll just register a user. Then for the password, I'll just do here admin. I'll just type my password. Then I'll click register. So you can see if we've linked our application to an email sender, it will actually send our notification. But because we have not done that, we can just click confirm, and that will tell us we've confirmed the email. Then if we go to users, we should be able to get the users. So you'll see the users that we've just created, and we have everything there. Then if we just go back here, and we can log in with the credentials that we provided. So we'll just try to log in, and you can see it is telling us hello world, we have welcome to our new app, and you can see we have our email address here. So that means you are authenticated. So you see, if we click auth required, we've already authenticated. So that is a simple way on how you can create a Blazor app, and you can actually, we've already linked it to the database, and you can see we have this application up and running. So in case you want to see more of these episodes, you can also comment down below. So here, if you go to our app, we have now the components, we have the shared components, we have the layout. On the layout, you can see the body, you can also see the nav menu. So you can have different menus. For example, here, if we want to say students list, we can just do a students list. And if we try to update, then you should be able to see our student list as part of the navigation menu. So you see, these has already been updated. So that is one. So you can also do various things, either stylings. You can also change the style of the application and even give it new UI. So I think this is just to show you guys how you can create a simple Blazor app, link it to the database, and also try to create a user and authenticate. So in case you want to see how this is done, we've done videos about Blazor, and we should be able to do more in some of the upcoming videos. So I think that is it for today, and see you in our next episode. Bye.